And we are here to discuss about the topic Indian customs are in a time war. I think India is a country which is known for its traditions and moral values. But what is happening now is due to globalization and modernization, we are forgetting our traditions and moral values, and we are getting more into Western cultures, which is not our thing to our piece of cake to do.
I think of course we should move on with time and Indian customs. Some of the Indian, I think some traditions of India, they were made due to some reason, but as the time with the time, these traditions should be changed because at the previous era, these traditions were made like sati. It was something made because the woman she has to die because of her husband's death, and it was because there was no other choice with her. But then it became compulsory for a woman to die. I think this was.
I think according to me, sati, rather than being a tradition, was a sin of a woman. That's why it is being changed. But since we are talking about tradition and moral
it
values,
was not a sin on women. It was a tradition. It was compulsory.
it was a tradition, but it served as a sin of a woman. Like
that's what I'm saying, that Indian traditions should be changed.
I completely agree with your point. The age and traditions are still being followed. The world is moved on, and we need to realize that. Some traditions need more than in today's world, and we have to realize that. Not be proud of Mr. Curry.
I think because of modernization, we are not required to. We must not forget our moral values. We should get knowledge about other cultures also, but in order to get knowledge about other cultures, we should not forget our own moral values and cultures.
I want to ask a question that if Britishers don't forget their traditions, so why we are?
No, traditions is something which should but tradition should not become an obstacle in the progress of the country. And Indian traditions, they are making us, because of the traditions we are lacking. We are lacking behind. India can grow at a much greater rate, but
I don't think that India is lagging behind because of its traditions. Because other countries like UK and US have also appreciated the traditions and moral values of India.
Traditions
should
are
also not forget that in the ancient era, India was known as the Golden Sparrow because of its traditions and moral values and monuments. So I think India is losing its charm because of westernization and modernization.
I think our tradition is our strength because in USA, they don't respect their parents and bring them to old age home, and that why there are many people who are mentally disturbed in USA and in India. It is our tradition that we should respect our parents, and so.
Excuse me, please. Tradition. This is not the tradition. That respecting our parents is not a tradition.
This is respecting our culture now.
It's
So
a
you think the
responsibility
people
to
of
respect their
USA they don't respect their parents?
Yeah, it is like that. Because if they respect their parents, they don't bring them to old age home.
I think
I want to raise a question there. What are the traditions actually?
Traditions include folk dances and other things like Rajasthan has its own unique things which most of the Indians.
Why are the traditions useful when they are not helpful to the people of the society?
It also includes the way in which we celebrate our
Why should
festival.
traditions be helpful in something?
What
Traditions
traditions
is
are?
something which you should be proud that we are having this tradition.
Traditions and customs, Sati was once also a tradition. You were calling us in on.
Okay, apart from that, Sati, do you have any other example?
Okay,
Yeah, I have an example.
rather than more not fighting on only on Sati. It was child marriage. Child marriage. It was a tradition only.
Traditions
Like considered sin today because it has changed from traditions. But if rather than Mohra was not there, it would be a tradition in India.
We can't say tradition of sin as the way in which we celebrate our festival is also a type of tradition. And we
like
are not-
every coin has two sides.
It is also lagging behind because of corruption.
Corruption doesn't come in traditions.
They will say that we
not
have no
only
tradition.
Every country has a corruption, but it is another thing. They don't show it, and we
I
show
think
it.
we are debating.
We have more corruption than
We
other countries. In
were
India,
talking about customs. Traditions is a part of customs. Customs is much
many adverse scenarios in our society now. There was a case in Gurgaon where a woman and a man were living in live-in relationship, and the man killed the women.
Well, do you
And
think
they didn't even know that she was
That's a
killed.
criminal case. That's also a criminal case.
But it's acquired from Western culture.
Okay,
Okay,
you
this is
want to
right.
say that living
It's a
relationships are
case.
harmful, and like all the relationships, marriages and all, they are very good, and India,
Okay.
like India is
India people
marriage
also,
is-
India people also discriminate the lower caste people. That also come here. That's why India's working at like slow motion.
There is also discrimination in Africa between blacks and whites.
That's a discrimination, that's not a tradition.
Yeah,
But
that
she's
doesn't-
talking about discrimination.
That
Huh?
discrimination
So I
is
answering that.
tradition.
Well, I think
But,
Indian customs are something related to thoughts of people also. I think when I said that India is these traditions, Indian customs are being an obstacle in the progress of India. I wanted to say that the thoughts of Indian people, they are lacking behind, and like the growth of India. The girls, they are not preferred that much. They are not given that much importance, and they are not. But in Western areas,
Thoughts that does not matter.
why does it matter?
No
Because
young one,
Indian
no
customs
young one
is
wants
because
to follow our custom.
Yeah, it's true.
Pardon?
No one will find one man.
But I want to clear one thing, that we are famous for our cultures and our traditions.
okay,
Who said we are
tradition.
famous about that?
Huh?
Who said?
Who
You
said?
said-
You should go to watch
I
the
think
TV
it's a
and
very good fact that we Indians are
Guys,
popular
enough.
for this thing.
Enough.